Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg for the Nintendo GameCube.
It's nearly 6 at night, James, man.
For you it is. For me, it's only afternoon.
For me, it's the glorious middle of the day on a wonderful weekend. I feel like exploring.
And I just had dinner.
Yeah.
Fair. So anyway, our next destination is the Sand Ruins. However, before we head on over there, I believe it's high time we start going back a couple of worlds and grind for emblems. Because something tells me that this level right here might just add in a sneaky dick move that will require us to bring a couple more of them clucking heads with us.
It might ipso facto break me, like, a year or so ago.
Yeah.
Oh, to see if you truly were courageous enough. But also, we're going to potentially remember whether or not Billy had friends or not.
Well, we're not gonna remember that immediately here, because I think Forest Village is one of the only worlds in the game that does not have a friend to rescue. But I figure why not, since technically it is part of our whole quest to gather more emblems, of which we need about roughly 25 of them.
Yes, or at least 25 by the time you're ready to exit the portal, which James did remind me. Just approaching Sand Ruins is not actually the time yet to get that far. So we have a little bit more time ahead of us. So I guess while we're getting to this point now, so Icky, how many times would you say you have beaten Billy Hatcher?
Twice. But one of them didn't count, apparently.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, Logan.
Now, real quick, like, when you say you've beaten it, is that counting or not counting the attempts you did for the channel?
That was one of those attempts.
What do you think?
One of those
I just wanted to ask. I mean, but I don't know what you do with your life.
That's fair.
And you never will. But, no, I beat it on GameCube. And then I tried playing it for the channel, but then that playthrough got screwed over. But, these motherfuckers! Whoa. So, Hornets! They are the worst enemy in the game of all time.
They suck.
They're the most obnoxious for sure.
Use ammo buddies wisely, because I want to say, even if they're not actively attacking you, just running into their stinger can break an egg.
Even if you run through them as if to, like, damage them when they're down, you can still get hit by that stinger and it can instantly break your egg.
Jeez.
Speaking of egg, just something that just occurred to me, like, you know how, like, we usually run over a bunch of fruits in order to make the egg big?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I know for a fact this isn't a mechanic, but this is just like a dumb joke I have in mind, just hear me out. What if it's possible to somehow overfeed an egg to a point where if you feed it too much, it bursts on its own?
Thank God the game never, ever takes that into account, but I can
I
imagine
think that would be terrifying in a sense.
It would be kind of
I mean, it would definitely make
then
me...
it would effectively leave you defenseless.
Oh, it would make me super
Or
anxious
screw you
to be,
over
like,
in the middle
going
of the
through.
platforming segment.
I mean,
And
considering some of the harebrained schemes that Nock and his team had while developing this game, I wouldn't put it past this game to have had that thought in mind. Like, as you mentioned before, like, apparently there was a whole mechanic where, like, depending on how well you treated your egg, like...
It would be a completely different thing that pops out.
Yeah, like, you had to, like if you like if you did that, for instance, the egg may not appreciate that, James.
The egg will remember.
The egg will remember, assuming it's still there by the time it lands.
Right.
Assuming it even lands in the first place.
What the hell is that?
Oh.
It's a spiky egg. It lets you turn your eggs spiky.
Oh,
Also,
yeah, that's right. Spiky eggs!
I don't think that really means anything, though.
It looks like it does more damage. Like it's a damage buff.
Yeah, but at the same time, Billy also has, like, a fiery home, so...
We are super powerful. I don't know how long this buff lasts for, though.
I don't even know if they stack.
Now, I would say, yeah, we actually, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we do need freaking Pippin or Pippin.
Come back here, Pinguini.
Pinguini the
Pungaloon.
Also, no, the other thing I was just thinking of back with the, back when you were doing the "and you never will" thing, I still need to show Doug it. I'm trying to introduce him to Conjun House.
I thought you've shown
I've always
some of
wanted
it
to
before.
know what it'd be to blow up someone's house.
And you never will.
I was gonna say, like, I could have sworn he was familiar with, like, some of his stuff. Like, didn't we show him, like, some of the Smash House stuff, where it's like,
yeah,
here's what I would have said if I sucked at this game.
Yeah, we did show him some of Smash Hall, which was part of how I first was introduced. I think it was it you introduced me to Conjun House? I think it was you who
Not to
introduced
toot
me
my
to.
own horn, but
No, I think it was you, and I remember. I'll admit, I have not. I really. Oh dear.
Oh,
James, I would like you to show something.
oh,
that
it just
egg in the
exploded.
nest?
What?
See that
That
egg in the
egg.
nest? Hatch
He
that.
wants you. Yeah, he wants you to hatch it.
Why? What's that?
An extra life.
Oh.
Yep.
Which, by the
Because
way,
it,
I noticed that you grind it off screen because now you have 11.
Did I?
Oh, did we have
I
fewer
assume
last
so.
time?
I was gonna say-
You don't just like earn lives; you have to collect them.
Huh.
Well, I could've
Yeah,
sworn
maybe it
Me
was
some
just
of the way because I can convince. I can tell you right now, I haven't really done any real grinding in this game since our last session.
Good luck! I just love
Okay,
this.
so maybe I'm just.
Have a rotten egg.
Have had your egg salad!
Excellent!
And then that bee
Sandwich.
just pops the penguin.
No.
Or penguin.
Banana.
God!
Oh my god!
You know what? It is actually a funny coincidence because I think Wario World and Billy Hatcher came out roughly around the same time.
2004 or 2003?
2003. So, actually, you know, screw it. I'll do this one next because this introduces us to a rather fine gentleman who is totally running a legitimate business.
Oh, it's the funny guy who asks you for a small fee. What's his name? Bunny Mags?
Help! Oh hey, at least compared to how my emulator works, at least his eyes can be visible.
Assuming you're close enough to him, anyway.
Hello, my dear boy. Welcome. I'm a traveling minigame sales guy. How about it? Want to play around? I've got some great prizes. Just in case it's your first time playing, I'll explain the rules for you. When I give you the signal, you need to collect all of the chicken coins that appear. And that's it.
That's it?
Sounds easy, right?
Yeah, those
Think
are-
again.
Oh no.
There's a little time limit of 2 minutes and all, but don't worry about that. All you need to do is continuously collect coins, and you'll receive plenty of nice time bonuses.
Well, that's helpful.
If you could get 30 coins, I'll give you something good. If not, you're gonna die.
Wow.
Ready? Go!
I just
Well,
love
you can't say he isn't
oh,
honest.
I just love the idea, like, it sounds simple, right? Rookie mistake!
Think again.
Like a random thing, because... A very random thing, but you saying that if you don't, you'll die. Like, I haven't been, like, super familiar with this content, but I've been rewatching some of his videos lately. Just Stop. I was rewatching his videos of the Disney sequels, and when he was talking about Belle's Magical Christmas, or Enchanted Christmas, when he's talking about the Tim Curry, organ? Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking on that. One of my favorite lines of his is he goes, "They can't fall in love if they're dead!"
I mean, yeah. That's a fine way of
I mean, technically speaking, didn't they already fall in love in the end of the first movie?
Well,
No,
this movie takes place, like, it takes place during the events of Belle's
Yeah, it's an
stay in the
interpol.
castle.
Like,
Yeah, during the winter, like that whole winter intermission.
right, during the song, must be something there that wasn't there before. It's supposed to take place, like, during her time at the castle. Most likely because, unfortunately, one writer stumbled upon the truth of, wow, nothing really interesting happens after they're all not, objects anymore. We kind of need the marketability of them still being objects again, so they just have to reverse time.
I would argue if you're a skilled enough writer, you could make something interesting.
Oh,
I don't know. That's the first time I ever took that route.
oh, well, I mean, regardless, we have 30 coins. I mean, we're already,
Oh yeah,
we're
no,
already guaranteed
I'm already
the
set. But you know what? Why not? I still have plenty of time. Might as well make the effort to try and get some more.
I mean, if you
back,
get
Really
more,
rubbed
you
in
get
that
a better rank.
chubby Chocobo's face.
back to you, Heather.
He is kind of a chocobo, isn't he?
Looks like one, yeah.
Anyway, all I was just gonna say is that, like, I would argue that maybe if you're, like, a skilled enough writer, you could make something interesting that takes place after the movie. The problem is that, like, with, like, 3 or 4 outliers in mind, most of those sequels don't have smart writers.
But
That's
the
a fun
other,
way to put it.
the other line, they're hacks. No, I'm joking. One of my favorite lines of Tim Curry was the like, "Oh, boss, you gotta see that, so cool. Oh yes, why don't I should probably just lean right over to the window. Oh, that's right, I bumped it to the wall."
So, I got 40 coins. What do you think?
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations! You won the special grand prize emblem. Patooey! There's only one in the world. Keep it safe.
He's got plenty more where that came from. But Billy doesn't need to know that.
I'm not reading the parentheses, because that's usually in my brain space that nobody else can hear.
I'm not happy.
You know you just said that out loud, right?
Wait till eventually we come so far flung in the future where commentary can just be done straight through our freaking minds.
Oh my god!
My
it would be like an incessant torrent from my brain. Oh god, that's right.
Oh hey! My head was going somewhere else. I thought it was going to say, watch our channel watch our channel get to the point where all our commentary can just be done through AI.
No!
I'll just make a soundboard for myself, and you all will just bump that it's actually me one day.
You know, I had a feeling
responses.
You know, I had a feeling that Logan sounded a bit weird. He actually called Steven by his real name throughout this entire playthrough.
Am I a robot?
Listen,
I know.
Unless those commentators are Autobots or Reploids, I do not give a fuck. Oh, that's right. Billy, heed my words. Inside the waterfall just across this river, I hear there's a secret room.
Don't tell me you've never played a video game before.
You know what thou must do, Billy. Check the waterfall. There is always something behind them.
I know.
Like stairs.
I know.
Or an ice cream cone.
We don't know why.
You know what they say, Billy. They're always up to something.
I don't get it.
You get it? I made a funny. Shoot me.
I could totally see Minifune being that type of dad.
Oh, hey, the purple
That type of dad?
Yes.
I can see
Are you my daddy?
Whoa!
I mean, we've never seen his family. He could be a father for all we know.
I mean, he is a god of the chickens. They're
Daddy
all
is
his
the father
children.
of all
So,
the chickens.
anyway, this egg is super special, and Logan will appreciate this because this is our honorary Knights fan club cap.
Yay! It does one thing and one thing only.
It lets you ride on top of your eggs.
Fascinating.
Funnily enough, in Sega All-Stars, he doesn't even need the Devil Land cap to do this.
Oh yeah.
Not really, no.
I guess I would ask then, are your controls at all wonky while doing this, or is it still pretty or is it just normal movement?
It's manageable, but obviously don't... I'd say the one major thing is try not to jump while on top of this thing. Because
Gotcha.
I want to say you will jump off your egg, and there's the waterfall of legend. But if we were the dumb schmuck and try to, jump right through it...
Don't do it.
It's a hard, pressured waterfall.
Honestly, that does seem kind of stupid. Like, why wouldn't they lock you on top of the egg while you jump with it?
I mean, they... Oh, wait, they don't. They make Billy jump off of the egg.
Right,
Right,
that's
like-
what James just demonstrated.
And I'm thinking like maybe if it was like the way I would have done it is I would have done it like if it was like you tap the jump button. If you tap the jump button, then you would hop off. But if you do a long press, then you jump with the egg still in tow.
I mean, that would have been handy.
Just having the
I
choice.
think that would
Otherwise,
require, like, suction cups on your shoes. Carry the egg with you.
yeah.
I mean, hell, I would say, like... I feel like one thing that would really save this game's core design is if, like, Billy is magnetically attached to these eggs no matter what, unless you press a certain button to latch off of them.
Right. Again,
That would save so much shit, especially when you're trying to, egg jump onto a really high ledge. It is very likely possible for Billy to, detach from them without your input.
Hey, James man, would you like to demonstrate?
no, we just got
Not now.
Ricky.
I'm getting to the good part.
Okay.
But I was say, and if not that, the other thing is that like, and we don't even need the suction cup shoe thingy. We already have the in-universe explanation of it's a magic chicken suit. Anything is possible.
Where's the rest of the waterfall?
Oh,
He froze it.
I assume he froze the source.
The rest of it's
again.
trying to catch up.
Okay.
That's what I guess it was. Maybe he froze.
The
like a
rest of
damn-
it is late for school.
You know, if you use your Aminal buddy against all these cats, you can rack up a big-ass combo.
That's so.
In fact, I think if you rack up a combo of 10, that will result in an instantaneous S rank.
Oh.
Really? Just
I
like that?
think so.
Well, unfortunately, we killed.
Also,
hang on,
whenever
more.
I see that chick kid with the red bow appear up as an icon, I can only see it as Popka.
I can see that a little bit. Yes, man. Well, that is the thing we need to probably tackle at some point later this year. Is
Last poor penguin.
the Dream Reverie collection or whatever.
Oh, that too.
Is correction.
I mean, I'd be down for that.
Nothing!
Oh, well.
Oh, well, I'll take the compliment. I'll take the consolation prize.
I'll take
If
the
not-
compliment.
If not,
You know, I had a
for,
really bad day. I needed to hear that.
I'll be okay. Yeah, if not for Klonoa 2, I am still curious to see all that changed with Klonoa 1 or how well it looks in the Dream Reverie collection.
You've never seen Klonoa 1 in the Reverie collection?
No.
Are you in for a treat?
I mean, I'll say for what it's worth, it is rough around the edges in some parts, but I'd still say it's a fairly competent version of the game.
Okay.
And for those that have never played the game before, I'd say it's not a bad place to start. But anyway, for now,
Gameplay-wise is great.
oh, you know, gameplay-wise, I mean, it's Klonoa. It's straight to the point. But anyway, we're more or less done with Forest Village for the time being. But so why don't we head on over to Pirates Island and race against the king of the Clippins?
Yay.
Oh boy, my breaking point for our second attempt of recording this game.
Oh, no.
The races?
No, this race.
But,
I
I mean,
remember.
how can it be that bad? You're just racing the king of the Clippins.
Input delay.
Yeah, again.
Excuse me.
Again. Oh.
I am the king of the Clippin. I am called King Clippin.
Wow, how original.
I have come from afar to test your courage in a race of honor. If you can defeat me, I shall acknowledge your exceptional courage. Now then, ready, go!
Oh, hey, you cheater!
You dick!
He just
It's thine dust.
he just kicks you in the shin and just spawns.
Thine did not proclaim that cheating was forbidden.
Also,
But yeah,
watch out for
oh.
those anchors, 'cause they
Oh, that put me at a
shatter your
disadvantage.
leg.
Yep, but hey, we're doing all
I'm
right.
sure. I'm sure I can still make. I mean, how far has that guy got to be anyway?
Oh,
Oh, he's catching up. Oh Lord, he coming! Hurry, Billy!
Oh, Lord, he coming.
Oh Lord, Billy, he coming.
Oh, Lord, Billy. Why?
Unfortunately, we gotta take the long way around it. You got lucky with that checkpoint.
Yes, I did.
So again, that's the other thing. I'm still trying to purposefully
And that one.
call attention to, Icky, is that your performance was not fully indicative of your ability. Nice.
Gotcha.
When you're playing on my computer, because you had to deal with certain obstacles that James does not have to playing on his own original hardware.
Exactly.
I can't believe it. You are amazing. I'm not worthy.
We broke his record.
Please save
Please
Morningland.
take my children and this emblem courage.
You know, with how
And
much it could...
$500 straight from my wallet. Now just go.
And never ask if these are ears or antlers above my head.
You know, with
Just
how much...
never do it.
With how much you kept stuttering on the I at the beginning, I thought you were going to do the joke of that's just his entire dialogue. It's like,
He's still in. Some say he is still in denial to this day.
I've never lost in a race before.
He's just at the bar with Mighty.
I have nothing left on this earth to function for.
No. He's at the bar with Koopa the Quick.
yeah, I was about to say, like, Koopa is like,
And the big penguin.
Oh, hold
That's-
the phone. Our first friends rescuing mission.
Oh, finally. So, in this great, magical, mystical fantasy realm, the villain has decided to kidnap our friends and put them to a horrible, very twisted, magical fate.
Here, watch this bomb for me for a little bit. We'll be back, I promise.
Exactly. I'm just. Oh,
Billy, your friend Rolly has been kidnapped by the crows.
I think the timer's still going when you're talking to God.
It looks
Are
like
you
the
serious?
crows have set bombs all around Rolly.
You mean
Yeah.
He's going to explode in 5 minutes. There's no time to waste. Billy, you have to save Rolly, or is it Rolly? I can never
Okay,
tell
so
it's
which of the two
Rollo.
it is.
Rollo.
I'll take- okay, I'll take it.
You know, our disgusting neighbor of ours.
Well, anywho, I for some reason I thought they were tied to the bomb. No, you're right, Icky. It really is just tie him up. Hey, watch this bomb for me. I'll be right back.
Oh shit!
boy.
Oh,
Okay, I got a little too cocky there.
it's okay. Timer.
But look at it this way: whenever you die, the timer does reset.
The wick just goes back, and it's like, oh, sorry about that, man.
Oops, it's only fair. Or, you know, it fizzles out, so they decide to get a completely new bomb.
I mean, yeah, there's that too.
At the,
It's
it'll
like
be-
the it's like the symbolic candle of life for Billy.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
boy.
I just like the idea. I just like the idea of just
It's like if Billy dies, the the fuse goes out.
I just like the idea of like they do all that thing, like, hey, watch this bomb for me, and at like the 1.5 minute mark, he just goes like, hey, thanks for watching the bomb. He just picks up, starts walking away as the fuse is still lit.
Here, hold this.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our morning special of Billy Hatcher and the Crazy Chase.
Well,
You know what?
Alright, we have to beat up some boobs.
You know what? I want another kid. Oh, you know
boy.
what? I want another Kid Clown game.
I wouldn't mind it either. It's just that, when was the last time that poor boy's been relevant?
True.
Alright, shortcut.
Thank goodness.
so it is.
I appreciate that if you know where to look,
Or
you
is
can
it
find
a
these.
long cut?
I haven't even got a coin, so I think it's worth it. Oh, this part.
Oh,
For that reason, exactly.
I gotta swap out another bomb.
But hey,
Feel the
checkpoints
pain.
But hey, checkpoints are saved, and timer, again, resets. Now this is a useful reset of the timer.
Absolutely.
Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, like, it did reset... Did it, like, reset fully, even though
Yeah.
you got a checkpoint?
Entirely.
Yes, it did.
That seems a little... like, not to look a metaphorical egg in the mouth, but that seems a little too generous given the circumstances.
A metaphorical egg in the mouth.
The only thing I can think of, Hype, is that it's actually...
Oops.
Yeah, the hitboxes on those also sucks. The only thing I could think about, Hype, is that it's actually the only reason why it happens is because the developers were unable to find a way to save whatever the current status of the clock was when you hit a checkpoint. So that was just the only way they could really do it. And I'm sure somewhere Naka is like twisting in his prison bed, upset with the fact that he was not able to put in this. Yes, I'm sure he probably has bigger concerns to worry about right now, but I'm sure one of them is the fact that Billy Hatcher was not at its potential.
Naka.
Possibly.
Naka.
How far that man has gone.
Alright, here you go, James. More of
How
the...
far his egg has been scrambled.
It's like, this is okay-ish, except... The thing I dislike is how they position these things to not actually fill the entire hole, so it's absolutely possible to slip through the cracks.
Billy, if you can get those bombs to a safe place to detonate, you will be able to save Raleigh.
Just throw it in the ocean.
As I was gonna say.
Or, we could just fuck around with it for, like, an hour.
What happens if we throw it into her?
What happens if we throw it into them?
Well, it did kill him.
That was...
Wow, that's like...
The
Honestly, in
timer is
that
still
regard,
going down!
I was gonna say, in that regard, it felt like it could have exploded just at any point.
Billy, thank you for releasing me.
Almost got turned to fried chicken back there.
Oh no.
Hey, that's offensive.
Here, Billy, you take this emblem.
Now, at this point, are we now allowed to swap to different characters throughout our adventure, or are Billy's friends really just locked to multiplayer?
Yes and no.
Let's just say that Billy's friends, you can play as them in the story mode, but they only have their specific missions. So you can't really swap between Billy and Rolly whenever you feel like. She only has her own missions and nothing but.
Okay, Crash Bandicoot 4 syndrome. Fair enough.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Rolly! And the number of missions has increased. But we're doing, I think, already pretty solid. We're already almost at... Actually, no, we're definitely past the halfway point now, so...
So let's head on back to Dino Mountain, where we must defeat a shit ton of crows.
100 crows. Now, can multiple crows mean the same enemy, or is it really just defeat just 100 enemies?
Just defeat 100 enemies. And thankfully, they know there are more than that many. So, I mean, you'll definitely do it along the way.
Okay.
Hey, like combo potential?
Billy, it's an emergency. It's a murder. They're back. A whole bunch of crows have come to take back Dino Mountain.
And they're here for your security ID.
There has to be over 100 of them. You must defeat them and bring peace back to these charred lands.
In fact, there's just a couple of hundred of them just up ahead.
This is what happens when the Scarecrow is an underpaid intern. We have no one to
just
blame.
beat up a dinosaur.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so like it or not, it's just a simple boot crush. Actually, one thing about the dinosaur I do kind of like is that, assuming you're not its target, it actually can defeat some of the other enemies with its big fucking jaw.
Hey, that's good.
Friendly fire.
And I appreciate that. I will always appreciate a game that allows for infighting like that.
So are these supposed to be snakes?
The snakes?
Are those supposed to be bats?
Those are bats, yes.
Assume so. Or I assume so, or at least I assume a crow's reasonable approximation of what a bat should look like. Whoa!
In fact, why are crows becoming these things?
Good question.
I'm actually baffled that your egg survived that strike.
Hey, it's a hearty egg.
Hey, health. Nice.
Actually, I do believe there's a new animal buddy we can hatch from this particular egg.
We could have gotten it earlier, but this time we're going for it.
It's a monkey bat!
It's a demon chimp.
Or a monkey demon thing. With the powers of lightning.
Demon monkey. Yeah, Reki does lightning. I don't know. I don't. Is there? Was
It
there
goes
gonna
in
be
like a
mission?
zigzag pattern.
I was like, are there missions where we need to like power generators or?
Yes,
Whoa!
there is.
Oh well, then all right. Then that actually does make sense to why we would want him then. There's one more bat we left.
You know, it's
You're
a
right,
bat
there
right
is.
there. And I
He's
don't
trying to
mean the
flee.
monkey.
There you go.
Thankfully,
okay.
there's no time limit for this mission.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
I was actually stressing out for a second there. Okay, we're good. the only timer is my patience.
And that expired a long time ago.
Whoa, you just took out a dinosaur with like one hit.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess he didn't have that much health to spare.
It's
Go.
baby dino.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So that I will say has been one of my least favorite like aspects of combat in this game is so. The health bars of enemies seems to be, of all things, case sensitive.
They're
where,
very inconsistent about it.
where go Reki. Where basically like you'll have the exact same enemy, sometimes just like a screen or two apart from one another, and that's it. Like just because they want this guy to be a little hardier, they'll make its health bar like 3 times more, and there's no way to prepare for it. There's no color palette swap, nothing.
The only real thing that I noticed is that most enemies can be taken down in like 3 hits at the absolute most. There are the very rare exceptions that do take like maybe like 5. But they're like again very rare.
Right.
Why
Oh,
do these
jeez.
things make laser gun sounds when they're attacking?
I guess that's their attempt to do a tire revving up sound.
But it's not,
Possibly.
it's a laser gun.
Okay,
Actually,
Oh,
what
right.
am I doing?
Oh!
Hold on, line them up. For fuck's sake!
Oh,
Just zap them.
Wooda.
Oh,
that's
they're
right.
invincible.
They don't hurt.
Yeah, when they're in their turtle up form, they're a little beefier. Oh, and Reki's
Oh
again. Use your butterfly
no!
for
Got
health.
a green egg now.
Yeah, I probably should use that right now.
Yeah, don't want to die because I don't know how generous cuts. Nice. I
Nice.
don't know how generous checkpoints are in this mission. I feel like this. I want to say I remember this mission not having many checkpoints because I remembered that particular bit there with the lava, having to watch that redone a couple of times due to input lag.
Yeah, like look at these dinosaurs. They only have like 1 hit to them, while the previous one had like 2.
Yep.
We got
Oh,
a
what the
pelican
frick are you?
rabbit?
Pelawan, renowned scholar of the wind.
Okay, so
It
Windows.
doesn't look very scholarly.
Well, he's got a
Look at
bow
his bow
tie. That
tie.
counts.
No, but
Oh.
he also need like a pair of glasses and like a graduation cap.
Okay, there. He has a monocle now.
No, he
now
doesn't.
he is. Oh,
You lied to me.
I thought I fooled you. I thought I fooled you all.
You forgot that I have the magical power of object permanence.
So, my one weakness. Actually, I'm curious about what we just saw there, James. So when you throw the egg, is there like a button you hold if you want to put a little more backspin on it before it comes back to you?
Not really. You just gotta press the button once.
Ooh, first time we get these big bats.
Oh, yeah, the big bats. You defeat
bat.
them, they split into little bats.
Aw, it's so cute.
It's like they're magic or something.
So, I am curious. What game have you been playing lately?
I can't say I've really been playing like games lately, mostly because all my gaming stuff's been packed up for our move.
Oh,
That guy did nothing.
That's
true.
Fair.
That and also the fact that, yeah, Hype's gonna be moving out in the middle of the woods, so, let's... Ow! Whoops.
Oh boy.
Oh, careful. Come on. Get up nice.
There, now I got him.
And we're just down to...
7.
Hey, quit sleeping on the job, mister.
Wake
There's
up,
one
this
more.
is war!
There's one more bat in the corner.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Oh, there is. So there is.
Fuck 'em up.
There. Okay, 5 bats, 5 enemies remaining. Oh, this is
Actually,
actually
it's all right here.
And yeah, that does remind me. Event this year.
And there it is.
I promise this year I am going to do Salmon Max Season 2 a stream of that.
Well, I wasn't saying that to remind you. I was just summing it just because I was
no.
listening to it earlier.
Ah, that's
Just trying to
Now we have to go all the way back.
Oh, joy.
Is it all the way back?
All the way back.
I don't think we can backtrack, so I think we do just have to... I think it's just the same thing as before, where we just need to... At this point, we just need to play through the level now, proper.
Come on. There you go.
Yeah, I think I might have done it a little too fast. Yep, and I'm about to die anyway.
Oh, he rockets up to the heavens. Hey, wait, it
We
actually
don't
stayed...
gotta destroy no more enemies.
Right, so now do we just... So, and if we were to
just
go...
leave?
And if we were to turn back around right now, there's no way that leads back to that starting area, right?
Nope!
Okay.
I mean, actually, hold on. Wasn't that where we started?
He was mentioning
No,
that
there was,
he was mentioning that maybe the emblem appeared there. But I don't know. Better to just play through this and be safe.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Make sure not to...
Gonna have to anyway if we want to rescue another one of our friends.
You'll
Just
be
make sure.
sorry!
Just make sure not to
Okay, that's
roll.
okay. I can work with that.
Okay.
Since it's going that slow, you might actually be able to let it, like, settle down on the ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
That is one thing I kind of wish this game was a little better about, is being able to control, like, easily control the egg's speed on rails.
Yeah. Oh, that
Whoa.
might be a much bigger thing.
That was a big cherry.
That's a white egg over there.
Yeah. See, I think we head to the right, just skip all these enemies. We can just pull.
No, not down there.
Yeah, up the little hills to your left here.
Well, that will be helpful in the event I do die.
Oh, that's right, because
there's
all
a
gates
jumping
do.
thing right
That's
here.
a Dark Soulsy shortcut there. Billy Hatcher
Now, that's
did
what
it
I call
first.
a Dark Souls.
Ah, that's a ceremonial dark soul right there.
There it is.
You gotta
Let's
be-
get out of here.
Yeah, be careful. I mean, it's gonna be
I'm
kinda like
already plenty rich.
it's like
I think we're
unless
gonna get a C rank.
because it's like other.
See, that's generous.
I mean, we did die, so it's gonna be D, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, no, it's an automatic D.
Oh.
Yeah.
This game is not kind to those that lose a life prematurely.
Although wait, did we get a D when we were saving Rolly from the bomb?
Yeah, because
No,
we
I think
got
we got
down
a-
on that
oh.
one a couple times.
Okay, that's fair.
Speaking of saving someone, Chick's been kidnapped too.
Who's
Who?
Chick? Is she the one?
Chick is the little guy of the bunch of them.
Oh,
Right.
with the big ass pearl,
With
no,
the big-
pearl, big
with the
ass
big
fried
forehead.
forehead.
Well,
Yes.
Pearl has a big forehead too.
We thought that was what a big forehead looked like.
Well, I'm not saying it's bigger, just that it's still pretty big conventionally.
Billy, your friend, the little guy, has also been kidnapped
What's
by the
his face?
crows. They set a bomb near him, and it's set to explode in 5 minutes. The little chick is in trouble.
I'm sensing a theme here.
True. I mean, our name is Billy Hatcher. Our girlfriend's name is Rolly.
Is she your girlfriend?
We never
I
talked
thought
about
she was
it.
just some random associate.
We never talk about it, but I mean, especially knowing Naka, like she seemed like she was meant to be the Amy parallel for this universe.
Whereas the baby that we're saving now is like the Tails.
I mean, kind of like that. He's like the, what's the word? He's kind of like... Do you guys remember Mallow from Twilight Princess?
Yeah,
Yes.
He's like a premature version of that.
Okay,
a
when you
premature version of that?
just less creepy and less capitalist.
There's not much more premature you could do other than baby.
Okay, premature might have been in the wrong word. I meant more so like a predecessor.
Oh, I see.
I was
Go ahead.
I was gonna say when you said Mallow, like my mind wasn't going to Twilight Princess; it was going to Super Mario RPG.
Yeah,
Fair,
no,
that's
that
completely
Mallow.
fair.
That Mallow is a predecessor to the other Mallow, and the other Mallow that came before him. And where's the key?
And it was the predecessor to the delicious chocolate fudge cookie.
Actually, yeah, if you go to the right-
Mallow bar.
Yeah, there it is.
Holy shit!
The hell? Ow.
Try that again with a little more success.
Do it again, I wasn't looking.
With a little more flair.
With a oomph to it. Okay, now just take this over here. Oh, come on.
I said take it over there.
So there is a little bit. So there is some momentum to this.
Some, but not a lot.
Hey, Ricky, let's go.
I mean, again, this is still working off of a framework of Sonic games that did still have a little bit of, you know, physics to them.
Yeah, which I'm still really debating if I should get Sonic Frontiers on PC or / Steam Deck to like try the Momentum mod to see if I like it more.
I think it would, if you don't already have. I mean, I don't think it would really hurt to, but I just say wait till it's on sale again.
Right, because I don't want to. I really do enjoy the game. I think it's a good step in the right direction, but I don't want to like. I don't want to like. It's not a game where I want to literally just buy it twice, like I did with No Straight Roads. I didn't like it that much.
Oh wait, what am I doing?
Oh, what? Fire? Oh, water can't put out fire.
You have to push the button.
Yeah, ice cannot take out fire.
Oddly enough. I mean, ice is weak to fire.
Somehow, because I first one we tried that earlier, but
And yet fire is weak to water, but water is neutral against ice, and vice versa.
and yeah, again,
Ice doesn't freeze fire.
Get your Pokemon logic out of here, mister.
No, because this game's like Pokemon. You hatch the things from eggs. Like you hatch the mons from balls.
This is like my favorite video game ever, Crypto Zoo.
It's like a zoo for cryptos.
It's a thing that it's
Dude,
this.
we're talking about the Super Dog, right?
No, it's
We're
this
talking
thing.
about Crypto of the Necrodancer.
I was gonna say, they could have done that.
I'll take it.
No, I was talking about saying that a more evil Logan in the universe was trying to like he's the me with like the big eyebrows and the evil mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, there's an
Bizarre-
evil Logan with big eyebrows?
Bizarro Logan.
Bizarre. I mean, pretty. I'll more about that later. Okay, we gotta hurry though. We're down to 2 minutes. Where the heck
That
is
number
this
is
bar?
getting angry.
It is getting red with rage.
Thankfully, we should be close to check by now.
In fact, we are!
Just be careful not to fall, otherwise you're going right back down to the end. Well, okay. Oh yeah.
Exciting!
All right, we're here. Actually, wait, did I miss a checkpoint? Okay, never mind. It was just ahead.
There is a checkpoint over here in other missions. Bye!
Boom! I just look at a deer like, chick, I'm here to save you. Was that money? Come on.
That's not very cash money of you, Billy.
Yeah, I don't see the checkpoints
Okay,
here.
the
Oh,
timer
we
does-
we save check. That's all good, right?
And the timer does stop. Okay.
Thank you, Billy. I was this close to getting barbecued back there. Here, I want you to have this. It's not much, but it's the least I can give you for saving my life.
Chick, my eyes are up here.
Oh, yes. Sounds really tasty, actually.
What, chicken nuggets?
No, barbecue chicken nuggets.
I just realized something, and I feel stupid for not figuring this out sooner.
What?
The freaking, like, neckerchiefs that they're wearing are supposed to be a chicken's giblets.
Oh yeah, like or at the very
Oh.
least, like it's supposed to be indicative of that, of that like design it has.
Yeah, wow, I can't believe it took me this long to figure that out.
I mean,
You see, I was
again,
just thrown for a loop because I thought it was only turkeys that had the giblets, but
sometimes chickens have them, just not as pronounced.
That is true.
That and turkeys who do that weird thing where like it appears what? How's that work? Like with some turkeys, it's like a flap that goes across their nose, like just off to the side or something.
the snoot?
I don't know. I'm just I'm thinking of the design from Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 1
I know there was like a whole joke in like Chowder about that.
with the
I was like,
giblet.
dude, what's that thing on your face?
Real quick, this mission is actually fairly interesting. This little chick here will explain it to us.
Ever since the crows caused it to start snowing so much, everything's been covered in the stuff.
Right.
We figured that with all this snow, we might as well be a big snowman. Want to join us, Billy? We've already made the body of the snowman just above here. We need you to make the head of the snowman for us, Billy. When you finish, just put the head on the body. I just know it'll turn out great.
So,
Okay.
are you guys familiar with Katamari and building a snowman?
Do we just have to wait? So how do we start the snowman?
See the stuff that you're walking around in?
Yes.
Yep, that's all 100% snow, baby. And,
And
I already forgot where to pick the
that
snow.
big cat just hit itself.
Yes.
Also, I'm completely lost. Where the hell is that snowball I need to roll around?
Maybe it's across the
literally
way.
at the beginning of the stage.
Yeah, I'd say go back and go the opposite path away.
Wait, you just went to a war zone without a gun?
I'm that courageous. I deserve 2
There it
emblems
is.
for this.
I'm a moron.
That's fine. But I assume it. Yeah. So I assume unlike with A.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that
You can't do the
bounce with
egg
it.
bounce with this thing.
And there's
Well,
no
I lived a good
floating.
life.
Mulligan. Now then, the snowball. So, okay.
The snowball, yeah, you can't bounce with it. It's primarily just there for the sake of rolling around in this here snow.
Is there
dynamic snow physics?
Now, I guess I should say then, is there, even though the kid did not seem that judgmental of your work, is there, like, an indicated size that they want this thing to be?
Yes, you'll notice once the thing starts to glow.
Okay.
It'll make, like, the egg is ready to hatch noise.
Gotcha.
I don't know if the ball can get broken.
Oh, we're all good.
Yeah.
And there's even a head on it.
It's even so happy.
He's so cute.
Aw,
Have you ever made a snowman height?
Once. I think 2 years ago.
Aw. I was gonna say, I never got to do that. Because... shatters. It's because I...
Shiakazi!
There you
Because
go.
I never got to do
What a
that. Because
beautiful
I live in
fucker.
California, where there's no
Yeah.
snow where I'm at.
Also, I just realized, yeah, by the way, the head is, the face is supposed to be,
Hey, don't worry, little chick. We've made your snowman. And now it's...
Wow, this thing is terrible.
You know, on the bright side, at least it can keep better track of its diet.
Yeah, just keep an
Good
eye
point.
on that. Oh gosh, dang it. Anyway, a C rank. Oh, because we did.
But you
die
died.
once.
Yeah, we died right then and there.
Well,
and
I thought
I'm
you
not
said
sure
I thought you said that dying automatically bumps you down to a D rank.
I guess it depends on the level and your time. And
I guess it depends on if you've hit a checkpoint already.
Yeah. Anyway, time to save our final friend, Bantam, who is in the Blizzard Castle.
What the fuck is a Bantam?
I'm looking that up.
I think that's supposed to be the name, like the sound a drum makes.
That's not
Looking it up.
that's not a chicken term.
Oh, a bantam actually is a chicken of a small breed, the male of which is noted for its aggression.
Oh, funny, because
Like,
he's
that's
the
actually-
biggest of the friends.
Yeah.
Billy, your friend Bantam has been kidnapped by the crows. He put up one hell of a fight, though, so, but to no avail.
Well, 5 minutes, you get the ideas. Yeah, bantam. I think it's how it's pronounced. Maybe it's yeah. It's just literally a name of chicken, which I did not know until this particular playthrough. So we learned something.
Yep. I mean, it goes without saying, he's pretty much the group's Knuckles.
He's
Oh.
even big like Knuckles.
Oh, it's like every time I think it's really hard, I just notice all the parallels Naka does, and I'm like, that don't look that hard. Just do this over and over again.
I see your game.
You have one. That's the heroic one. The one
That's your
fucking
entire
rash.
game, Naka. You're not fooling nobody.
You have one
Maybe.
that. Go ahead.
I was just saying, you know, it's not.
Oh,
Oh boy!
Piece of shit.
I was just gonna say, you know, it's
Okay.
Alrighty.
You know, it's not as hard as I think it is. Maybe I could be a game developer.
I am technically. It's just taking a while.
And the moral of today's story, kids, is stick to your day job.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you have one.
Okay. So here we go. Wait, what happens with the little egg thingy down there? Can that actually hurt us, or is that just?
Woof! What do you mean?
I saw a little snow blower thingy. Oh, jeez. I saw a little.
Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, your character cannot travel through the red rails, so
Okay.
it wouldn't have hurt us no matter what. I think, honestly, I'm not even sure why they put that there. Maybe it was supposed to be a blue rail at first.
Either way, the only reason I was just a little nervous. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't going to lose the egg by going into that blower. Nice.
I don't think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. You won't lose it.
Okay.
Again, that might have been a relic of an earlier point in development where they had such a plan.
I still don't know why it does that sometimes. Why does it do that sometimes?
The physics on this thing are fucking whack, and that's why nobody likes it.
Agree. Camera. Oh, that's too fast.
Oof! Yeah, too fast.
Yeah, I was going a little too fast anyway. Okay. We'll just
I
head
returned to
back.
see Billy falling to his death and us restarting the stage. Did I miss anything fun?
Not really.
Nah, we were just talking a little bit about our day and the fact that we still have to... That I was remembering now why... Because I remembered one of these Save the Guy missions was a pain, and I remember now it was this one because of
Because
another
of the
red rail
weird
section.
snake thing.
Well, that and another red rail section that the camera was not cooperating with James on, so we'll try and tiptoe it. Thank God it's not gold egg.
Oh, there's
What?
a button down
Oh,
there.
yeah, what's that
Maybe
button
that'll
do?
make it easier.
I don't. Well,
I
it's
feel
worth a shot, assuming this thing hatches back.
Actually,
Or
don't
grows
do it.
back. Yeah. Look.
Because that button just opens the door. Oh, for God's sakes!
I'm sure Bantam can wait.
I'm waiting!
Okay, so maybe just tiptoe it on? There it is.
There.
Okay. Now...
Oh, for fuck's sake!
That's such a dick move!
I know, the camera needs to be a little neater there.
Not even that, it's like... Don't even put, like, floating platforms right there, just make it a path!
I agree. I agree.
It's like, no, we gotta make it challenging, but it's not challenging, it's just bullshit.
There was gonna be one of after that impeccable first session, I knew that there was gonna have to, except for the circus thing, but
The fall was gonna happen eventually.
It's so stupid that they put
that's
like
a
a
little too
jump
fast.
there too. Nope.
There it goes.
Dust in the
Now,
wind.
let's try that a little slower this time.
okay.
There we go. That should
So
be fine.
stop. Yeah, just adjust the camera where you need to. Is there ice physics on these?
What a dick
I
move!
don't
They
believe
put,
there is.
they put a chick coin right there, tempting the
yeah?
from nothing.
Tempting fate. And
Alright, I believe our next checkpoint should be up ahead, though.
Yep,
so
up here.
we should be good.
This
Thank
is the part.
goodness. Okay. Now then, while we are moving
No, you
further-
can't get past that big snake. It's gonna give you a big bite.
I'm gonna try, damn it!
No.
I actually do see you making it past that. Maybe if you do like a swift enough jump around.
I've done it before. It's possible. Chef,
Are you
no,
sure?
Yeah, it's totally possible.
Let go of the egg, Billy!
Hey, you
This
know what I
egg
remember
is
I
like
had it.
family to me.
Oh! Oh, you
I,
almost
you
like
know, I had the right idea.
Yeah,
I just careened a little too far to the left.
I mean, we have a couple more lives. Let's give it a whirl again. Just
Yeah,
go.
no, I totally can't do this because I'm not.
James,
Hang on to the egg, Billy!
I hate to break it to you, but this isn't Super Monkey Ball. You can't just cheese the game's physics. like
It's
that anymore.
not.
Well, I don't want
No,
to
it's
play
not.
this if it's not Monkey Ball, then. That's, I guess...
Just
so,
take it slow.
never.
You just like ran through like half of your lives, dude.
Okay.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
I told you I can make it.
Okay, he said...
okay.
Dang, I was like, Billy.
Billy, now's not the time.
Whoa. Nice. Crash.
Okay.
Crash.
Uh-huh.
Crash.
Yeah.
And that's it. Now we just need to break
And
this
look at all the
glass.
fruits.
No.
That's nice.
Oh, that guy too.
I wonder if I can bounce this thing.
No.
Oh, I guess I can't. By the way, this thing can hatch from a specific egg if you feel like.
It can?
Yeah, there's a specific egg that can hatch a bomb.
For what
But
reason?
yeah. Anyway.
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're saved, Bantam.
Oh my gosh.
You don't ask where I got all the scars.
Thank you. You saved my... Oh, sorry. Hi.
Thank you for releasing me.
Did you want to be him?
God.
Hype?
No, that's fine.
Okay, probably
Bill,
more you saw
it's
this
so
than
good to
Courage.
see you.
Have
but I've
this.
gotta go.
Yes, please lead Bantam. Give us the emblem. Otherwise, I was gonna say, because you mentioned Monkey Ball, it made me so dang like hopeful that like I don't know if Banana Blitz was like a perfect selling game, but I really hope
It
that
wasn't.
they like. Aww.
Oh, you mean Banana Mania?
Banana Mania, yeah, sure.
It had to have sold good because it came out on Switch. It came out on PC, I think.
I mean, I think I'm imagining it was a fairly successful game. I mean, it's not like say it completely abandoned it.
Okay.
At most, they just had to delist some of the special characters that they offered as a DLC because the license expired.
Wait, did they?
Yeah, like Hello Kitty, the eyeball guy from Monster Rancher.
Suezo?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, to be fair, all I got was, like, the only DLC character that I cared about downloading was Morgana, but whatever.
Anyway, we saved all of our friends, so now we can play their missions. if
No,
we
let's
want
go to the circus!
Actually, yeah, what do they have at the circus?
Clock stands still.
Chickens, feet, wooden pies for evening. Save that for later.
Okay.
I want to go find the secret of the windmill.
Okay.
Again?
So you did
But we
mention,
already went to the windmill.
So you did mention that if we can pull this off, the idea is that we need to get, I think, 23 emblems, because then the other two...
At least 23 before we go to the sand ruins.
Okay, because then the other two will come.
Because I think the pay toll is like 25.
Rolly! I heard there's an emblem of courage in the forest village inside the building with the windmill.
Uh-huh.
It looks like not even Billy knew about it.
What a
you
fool.
better hurry to get that emblem.
Okay.
What a lame-o, am I right?
He doesn't
So
understand.
Billy's friend.
Right.
So Billy's friends really don't control that much differently from Billy. I mean, it's still the same hop, jump, and egg rolling as you see fit.
They're
Yeah,
just
but-
Billy recolors.
But I do.
Essentially.
But I do believe they all. But beyond that, they also have all the same abilities. Get animal buddies. Get hatch eggs.
Yep, it's pretty much everything that Billy can do, they can do too.
Okay.
So it's not like you're playing as a neuter version of the character, like say Coco in Wrath of Cortex, or what was that ninja girl's name from Moni Musha? Kaede?
I think. Let me look it up.
Well, regardless, you're pretty much playing exactly the same strengths that Billy has. So these are essentially just more missions, but with different characters.
Okay, and yeah,
I
you're
like
right, it was
how when you were
Kaede.
inside that building, it colored the outside sky like completely black.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought it
When
was,
I was like, oh wait, it's daytime.
yeah, I genuinely thought it was going to be a
Let's
nighttime
turn the
stage.
sun back on.
I mean, this is Good Morning Land. I have been taught to accept,
Good morning, Land.
or more, you know.
Good morning, land. Good
I mean,
morning.
honestly, I would totally buy that.
Well, but just in general, the
No,
fact that
that's
like
after you beat the game. Then it's good morning. Land.
that's their national anthem. Good Morning Land.
Good morning.
Good Morning Land.
It's a griffin.
I guess. You
That
didn't
does
befriend.
actually
You did not
remind me,
befriend
'cause
him. Oh no, maybe you did.
No, I did. I totally did.
Okay, that needs to be like an indicator.
Yeah, I mean, see, he's following me like a good boy does.
He's what?
Anyway,
Ooh,
what was
go
this?
get that thing. Go.
that egg.
Yeah, that one. That's kind of cool.
It looks like a nice, cool colored egg. Though, you know what? I was just reminded of something that played in the CG cutscene. Apparently, how Billy and Ruli were riding this little guy on the night sky.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cute, isn't it?
It is cute. You can't do that in the game, but there are some animal eggs, egg animals you can hatch that are literal mounts you can ride.
Oh.
But if you
How
ride them,
useful are-
then you can't use the egg.
I was gonna say,
Right,
yeah, how
so,
useful are
that's-
those really?
It depends on the context. Sometimes you can hatch them in the worst places possible, and
Ooh.
What is that?
I'm not wearing that.
Wear it. Put on
Okay,
the funny
fine, I'll
hat.
wear it.
What is it?
You're about to enter the silly hat club.
So the funny hat here is a remote control, for lack of a better word, because when you
Whoa.
launch an egg like this, now you have direct control of it, assuming an enemy does not collide into you in the process.
It's really good for racking up combo.
It's good for racking a combo, but it controls like shit.
I mean, it's like you're controlling an egg without a guide.
Well, so
Yeah, and that's why I don't like it.
so I was gonna say, it looks like there's a
I
little
like it.
float.
Look at your combo!
I'm looking.
And that's cool and all, I guess, and that, from what I remember, it also doesn't last forever.
Well, 'cause the other thing
It
I'm noticing
lasts
is
a
that
good while, though.
either way, I'm noticing that like it's a little floaty. Where like it kind of like it doesn't turn on a dime. Nice. It doesn't turn on a dime. You kind of have to like wibble and wobble around. Not to mention when it gets massive now, it just makes it okay. What we got?
Nothing!
Thank you, Naka. I truly
I
feel like
believe.
this has been a life lesson that I've learned, and
This has been a worthwhile endeavor.
thank you. I really do feel these surprise mechanics were the
I
best
feel
yet.
accomplished.
Sense of pride and accomplishment.
I feel like a new egg roll.
See those eggshells? That was all me.
Isn't it like, man, like looking back on it, wow, like some of the most disliked and like memed like lines of dialogue and PR from any game company in the last 3 decades has all just been them trying to justify loot boxes. Like,
What? Who?
well, just think it out. Just think it out loud. Like, one of the most downvoted posts ever on Reddit was an old EA post talking about Battlefront 2 having Easter eggs, to which they likened it to, we want to give, like, we don't see them as a negative element of the game. We see them as a tool to give players a sense of pride and accomplishment. And that was, yeah, seriously, that was what an EA spokesperson said. It was the most downvoted post, I want to say, in history. And I don't think anything has topped it yet. Like, just people were like, are you actually, do you hear what you're saying? Like, who told you to say this? Like, come on, you can be honest, you don't believe it.
It's exactly that's why it's so downvoted. Dude.
And the other one that I just did recently was it was again EA. They were put on the spot because, surprise, a country in Europe was actually, like, suing them, saying, no, loot boxes are basically gambling. Like,
And gambling plus loot boxes are just illegal in Europe.
Oh yeah, no, because it's like you have to have certain regulations. You have to give it an adult rating, and oh my gosh, EA does.
I think it's one of the contributing reasons why there's no longer like a game corner in Pokemon games.
I could see that perhaps, but regardless, like,
what was that?
I don't know.
I was actually. I think I activated Ruli's falling animation just before she landed. So
she just screamed with exclamation. Anywho, basically, the other line that somebody said at one point was "Yay!" was
Her hair is on fire.
and Ricky's like puffing his chest like hello. Come on. Oh, well.
Oh, that was enough for an A rank. Cool.
Anyway, but yeah, essentially when they were put on the spot in front of a judge, literally what they had to say was, "We don't believe loot boxes are gambling. We view them as surprise mechanics in the game." And everyone's like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Let's see what Chick has to do with the game salesman.
Chick and the game salesman. You know what? This in some ways is also its own form of fucking gambling.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're gambling one life to get a game.
I'll say I almost would love if that was the the representative for loot boxes.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, it is I, Mr. Lootbox. Yes, I am known as the Lootbox Man. Why don't you play a game or two? You could win something really nice.
Porn. A sucker porn every minute.
Since this may be your first time, I'll give you a simple explanation of the rules. When I give you the signal, oh, what the heck, you already get the rules.
I'm sure your friend really taught you the rules earlier.
Collect as many useless items as possible.
Okay.
Anyway, try to grab 40 coins before the thing's over.
Oh, you will see.
I'm gonna savor that life cookie like no tomorrow.
Here we go.
Does it?
For some reason, this music always reminds me of, like, the Peanuts.
This?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It seems a little too peppy to be Peanuts.
Well, no. You know what it was? It was a Peanut Butter Gamer video where, like, he used this music for, like, a Snoopy and Friends, like, baseball game.
Uh-huh.
Also, hey, there's a new egg over there. Use it.
New egg.
There I go. I have the time to spare.
I don't know what it is.
Break
I'll
it.
break it.
Oh, there it goes.
Whoa. Okay.
You're about to break it.
I'm almost noticing, does fruit shrink if you don't pick it up right away after a while?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
There are only big fruits and small fruits.
I wish there were, like, a clearer indicator of what fruit is what size.
Yeah, change the color of the bubble itself.
Yeah.
Hello, what the hell?
A brand new pair of Adidas.
Billy Hatcher, sponsored by Soap Shoes.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay, so it speeds us up.
Hey, this is a Sonic Team game, don't you?
Oh my gosh, yeah, you're poking.
Hey, I can use this.
That's pretty cool.
Easy does it. It's just something about silently spinning like a demon all around that edge, just going nuts.
The only thing this is missing is, like, fucking, like, motor engine
Okay,
noises.
maybe this is no longer a good time.
This
to
is
be
no
going
longer
super
fun.
fast.
This is scary.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, hi. I'm so sorry we have not checked in with you a little bit. How's the traffic over there?
Well, there's not really a whole lot of traffic considering we, at the moment, live outside of city limits.
What do I pay you to be in the big traffic copter for?
You don't pay me at all, nor am I in a copter.
Oh.
Now, why do you have to hit this thing 10 times when it only gives you 5 coins?
That's a very good question that the game will never answer.
Is Yuji Naka bad with money?
I thought
Maybe.
you.
Well, hold on. Who's worse about it, him or Tim Schafer?
I would say him because I don't think Tim Schafer ever actually like stole from anyone. Like, oh, in the sense of like.
I beat your record. I beat your record.
Oh, hey kid, what are those?
He like he just sticks his leg out and trips you into the ground.
Trips you into the water. This is the one and only special grand prize emblem. There's only one in the world. You should be proud of yourself. Don't go on eBay, I'm pretty sure that's the only one, I guarantee.
It's the genuine article, I swear.
But that's not a newspaper, mister. I know what I said. No refunds.
But I didn't pay you anything.
You paid to look inside him.
I mean, honestly, I can totally imagine this kid being like that little, like that young kid crabs who puts the quarter in the soda machine, plucks it out with the string.
And you're right. And that's just an A rank?
I guess so. I mean, granted, I was sort of lollygagging earlier.
This game Salesman really does suck eggs.
Speaking of eggs, what are your all's opinion on eggs?
I don't like the taste and it smells of fart.
Not a big fan of them, personally.
It depends. Depends on how they're served. I'll admit, first of all, I'm not a big fan of runny eggs, sunny side up. Not a big fan of that. I prefer scrambled, hard boiled. But otherwise, like, that's kind of it. Like, that's the other thing. I usually only really prefer eggs, like, either on their own or really not at all. Like, I mean, I'll have them in a recipe for sure. Hey, Bantam.
Bantam! I heard there's an emblem of courage hidden at the peak of Dino Mountain.
That sounds like a prank.
But that place is occupied by the crows. You must head to the peak, defeat the crows, and retrieve the emblem of courage.
Hey, Bantam, I heard there's an emblem of courage in that lava. Why don't you go take a look?
Why don't you go take a dip?
Like, that's just what it sounded like. Like, hey, he's at the peak of that, at the top of that volcano. I heard there's a shiny quarter up there, Bantam.
Hey, Bantam, I heard there's an emblem of courage deep in that dino crow's throat.
Hey, Bantam, remember the time there was an emblem on top of the cliff?
That's your cut right here. But yeah, what was it? Yeah, no, I'm like eggs and salad, nah. Eggs and sandwiches, no.
Why do they call it egg salad when there's no greenery to denote it as a salad?
Well, the same way with like potato salad. I just imagine it's.
Well, potato salad, I guess you could put in like little sprigs of some kind of green
onions, maybe.
Yeah, onions, yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, no, as far as eggs are concerned, I mean, I've got no real problem with them. I mean, like Logan said, I'm not too big of if they're like super runny, like fuck that shit. But otherwise, like hard-boiled, scrambled, or, you know, I mean, can't go wrong with that.
Right.
Oh, right.
I mean, in a general sense, I'm just a picky eater, so...
There's a water egg around here.
Yeah, I remember what you said back in Mario Party. You're apparently a garbage connoisseur.
Yes.
Connoisseur.
That's still one of my favorite things looking back on, just how Icky and Matt almost tore each other's throats apart about the watermelons versus cantaloupes.
I still think watermelon and cantaloupes.
Fuck cantaloupes for the record.
I think
what? Excuse you!
I think they both can live in peace.
Encore!
You shut your mouth!
As Hype gets the popcorn.
I mean, hey, you said yourself, you eat garbage, and I think cantaloupe is pure hot garbage.
I think it is fine. I think both can coexist. No, I think this is... No, I think both are good for their own things. Also, Richie, you're no longer my friend.
To drive across the country to slap you in the face and shove a cantaloupe down your throat.
A whole cantaloupe?
A whole cantaloupe.
You can't say he's not committed to his cause.
That's fair.
Except I'm not really.
I'll make you the next side character of Big Mouth yet, you piece of shit.
You wouldn't dare!
Oh yeah, so apparently people are talking about this, that I guess the Harley Quinn show won the best adult, or something like best adult animated show or something like that at the Critics' Choice Awards. And
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm okay
not a
with
big fan of the show myself, but good for them.
The main ow.
Fucking
What,
gatekeep
sorry,
me
that
like a piece of
me.
Oh yeah, just slam.
Yeah, no, they like what shits? They gatekeep me on an obvious, you know, path I need to take.
That must be the infamous Gamergate.
I guess
Only
so.
gamers
And
allowed.
And this must be the infamous, or excuse me, not the infamous, the famous chow egg I'm currently rolling. Because look at this thing; it looks exactly patterned like a chow
No,
egg.
it doesn't.
I would not.
It does?
I can see that.
You not see it?
It's too yellow.
I see that. No, Oma Chow has some yellow to him.
It's yellow on top, blue on the bottom, and white in the middle.
Well, I blame the lighting in the Dino Mountains making it more yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's Falava speaking and not you.
Never heard of the lava told me to do it.
The lava god said so.
You know no better.
It was me.
No,
it
not
was
better.
It was the one-armed lava.
What was that?
A fox.
Is that a shifty fox?
Sly as a fox.
Oh, it does actually.
Oh, it makes you camouflage.
Where'd he go?
Oh, Bob.
In fact, a lot of good it's doing. I don't even know what that. Like, it looks like I'm invisible, but they can clearly still see me.
I think it's because
Is
there's.
it because
I
they
think
can
it's
see the egg moving around?
That's my guess.
I mean, that's possible.
How is that egg moving by itself?
And
It
now
must
we
be
can-
Ghost!
So now how do we get back? Oh, so I think we turn back around. There's an egg launcher.
Yeah, but you gotta make a very dangerous jump to do it.
Across some boiling lava, in fact.
Actually, wait, no, I gotta do it like this, because, jumping in and doing the dash afterwards isn't gonna get me as far as I want to. Yep!
Go! Oh,
Nice
There
jump.
you go. Made it.
and alright, we're almost there. But yeah,
We're
we're
making good time, honestly.
but yeah, what was it?
Speaking of Critics' Choice Awards, though, like in reference to like recent adult cartoons, is Big Mouth still going on?
Yes.
Yes.
Which, if you haven't already heard, Icky, there is a incredibly telling tweet that explains why it's still going around.
Only guess, filthy casuals?
No, the creator of Big Mouth is the son of a billionaire.
Oh, that explains it.
Nepotism!
Of course, capitalism is what makes the worst things.
The only thing that I will give that show, like quite literally the only thing I'll give it, is that from what I've heard, apparently the workspace for the writers and animators is actually surprisingly healthy.
Like no
Which,
crunch
I
and
mean,
stuff.
Does
That's
that mean
fair.
anything in regards to the quality of the show itself?
I mean, like, considering how a lot of animators and artists are insisted to be treated horribly in animation nowadays, I'm willing to take any victory I can get.
I will still die on the hill that the guy that they had fill in to play Freddie Mercury in that parody song with John Mulaney and stuff. Like, I think that was a very solid sound alike. I don't agree with
I
a
don't
lot
care
of its
about
humor, though.
Big
I
Mouth.
know.
It's so fucking disgusting visually.
Apparently the other... Oh, jeez. I don't think it's gonna... Yeah, you need to do a long jump for that one.
Wait, can we hatch the egg first?
Oh.
See what's inside.
Why was that?
I don't know. Let me see.
Nope.
Bantam says no. That's
what you get for like. That's what you get for like a cantaloupe, you waste of flesh.
That's a Billy move if I've ever seen one.
But cantaloupes have flesh.
Are you serious?
Am I a cantaloupe?
Don't fuck with me on this. Are you serious?
I believe so.
That obvious dislike of cantaloupe earned me a B rank.
Oh, okay. Let's at least do one circus.
So
before
I
we
had
go.
the last laugh.
Actually, yeah, I only need one more, and yeah, I guess it's only fair. Oh no, I already know
Go to
this.
circus.
Circus Land.
Okay, fine, we'll go to
We
this.
haven't done anything else in the circus. Let's do a game.
I should probably show one of these off, because I think this is the only other gimmick mission I haven't shown off yet.
Okay.
There are certain missions where you'll have to save 8 chickens.
These are arguably the worst missions in the game.
Oh.
Yes, because they expect you to span across the entire map to find
The
them.
entire fucking map, and it's easy to get lost.
Rolly, the crows have kidnapped 8 chickens. The children of those chickens are all so worried. Please, you must hurry and save the chickens.
Aren't I already doing that?
That's what I thought we were all doing, but
I thought that was the goal of the game.
how else?
I need you to save these very specific chickens.
They owe me
They owe me, homie.
They owe
I should probably also say as a heads up, I never beat this mission yet, so this could take a bit.
Oh boy. I mean, okay, we need something to like fill out one more time before we get to the finale. So I will say, the other thing that I guess was a sort of a hot topic. Oh, but you have to talk to them first before they're actually considered rescue.
Yes.
Hello.
You're saved!
Oh, I
saved
am. Oh, jeez, they get freaking Fultoned away.
Yep, this is the game that proves that yes, chickens can indeed fly.
Hey,
but not you. You're just a fake chicken.
In 2003, you will believe that a chicken can fly.
What was that? Was that the original line of like Dumbo or something?
I'm pretty sure that was the original line of a movie.
Well, I do know, like, they used that for, like, the original Richard Donner Superman, like, you will believe a man can fly.
Oh, okay, so
That's true.
Okay.
And hey, say whatever you will. I still think that's a damn good movie even today.
Yeah. I need to watch...
the live action?
Yeah, the very first live-action one with Richard Donner. It's like, I really need to see it for myself, because, like, I really
Whoa, that
want
was
to...
close.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, I really do want to try to get more accustomed to, like, some of Superman's movies. And, like, the only ones I've really seen... Oh, boy.
We flew too close to the sun.
Thankfully,
But hey,
the game remembers that you saved the chicken already.
Yep.
Yeah. But, like, as far as Superman movies goes, like, the only ones I've ever really seen from beginning to end are Doomsday and Superman vs. the Elite. And I love Superman vs. the Elite. Like, I'd argue it's not even just, like, one of the best animated superhero movies, just one of the best superhero movies, period. Because it really does get
You just kind of
makes
walk,
Superman a great character.
They ragged all around. I love it. And I do need to watch those. I remembered seeing Superman Returns. I remembered you showed me Doomsday. Wasn't it you who also showed me like the good Batman versus Superman movie with Lex Luthor?
I don't think I showed you Doomsday, but I did show you World's Finest.
Ah, shit.
Whoa.
Sorry. Sort of the knee-jerk reaction there.
Okay.
Anyway, what were you saying, Matt?
You guys ever watched the Fleischer Superman cartoons?
The Flash.
I've seen
bits.
one of them in full, long ago.
Those are really
I don't
fun
remember
to
the.
watch.
I do not remember the context of it though.
Was it the one where Lois Lane goes to like this island of a mad doctor who has a giant robot or something? Oh god!
I don't think it was that one.
Okay.
But I have seen clips of it, and it's like, goddamn, those were really ahead of its time.
To think that was
Yeah.
made by the same guy who did the Tom and Jerry cartoons.
Oh, I thought it was the same people that did the Popeye cartoons.
I was about to say, yeah, no, those that's Fleischer.
Wait, is it Fleischer or Fleischer?
I think it might be Fleischer, but yeah, it's the people that made the Popeye cartoons.
Oh. Well, then again, the guys who made the Popeye cartoons also revolutionized that whole like rotoscoping backgrounds thing. That was pretty cool.
It was really trippy. Also, wow, that's
Free them or free
Which
chick-
one do we rescue?
I don't think we have a choice in this one.
Okay.
Well, that's just rude.
And they got a lot of health too.
They really? Oh yeah, no, these are the chicken. Excuse me, the crows
the chickens.
that take a lot of punishment.
These are
Yeah.
the big cocks of town.
Let's make our egg grow and shorten the work a little.
Make my
They don't
egg
even-
It
they
only
Yeah.
does
Like-
one extra damage, I notice.
Ah,
They
well.
don't even look like crows.
I mean, the idea is that their crows formed like when they die, they poof away and crows arrive and hey,
Yeah.
shoes, new shoes.
It's black magic.
It must be
No.
those shoes.
New
You
shoes.
can't say that, James. That's racist.
Oh, that's fair. Dumbo's gonna get them omitted if we're not careful.
It's
But
the
Final
darkness
Fantasy still
magic.
but hey, Final Fantasy still calls them black mages.
That is true. They do still do that, and red mages, and white
And
mages,
blue mages.
blue mages. But that's fine if they
I
call
don't think much on them blue mages.
that's
Whoa!
Hey, get off me!
What's that?
What was it? What is
Is that a bat?
Oh, we suck my health away.
yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, it actually does suck away your life. Okay, there it goes.
Okay, he's gone.
Yeah, that was an unlucky thing. Sorry, Naka. That's why I don't care for that mechanic much.
Sorry, Naka, but I do not care for this gimmick.
Alright, a little more. Good.
Got you on the rebound, you motherfucker.
Nice. What was it? Big egg.
Big egg.
You know what? That's the other thing.
Big.
You know, that's the other thing I was thinking of in terms of like the Superman stuff. I was still thinking on those like freaking insane cigarette commercial.
Oh yeah, the ones that Richard Donner made for or not Richard Donner, fucking Richard Williams.
Richard Williams,
Yeah.
yes. No, you're fine, but just you've seen those before, right, Icky? Like the footage of those old cigarette
Yes,
commercials.
I have. I don't remember much of them, but I remember them.
Actually, I just realized I'll think commercial would be the right word. There weren't cigarette commercials promoting them; they were PSAs.
And the anti-smoking campaign.
Right.
But yeah, super.
So what's this kooky looking egg?
I want to say those in particular, like those commercials in particular, were released only in Britain.
Only
Weird though, because like that's just weird the fact that we don't. Why didn't we get such cool animation like ahead of its time? Like never to be.
We're rotten, filthy, dirty Americans, that's why.
Well, I mean, hey, we got Who Framed Roger Rabbit later, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Bob Hoskins is British.
I am still, and I don't know if Icky,
No.
and I still don't know if Icky wants to see it, but I still like stand by the fact that I want to watch the Thief and the Cobbler recobbled cut with you guys.
I've already seen it a couple of times.
The recobbled cut.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
how
much.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that one I think is pretty self-explanatory.
I think it
Does
slows down
it stop
time.
time, or does it set the clock back a bit?
That should be.
I assume the former.
Oh
You
no!
assume, but do you know?
Well, the timer's still going, so...
Well,
Wait,
because
how
he
do
hasn't
you-
used it yet.
Oh, I see it.
Ah.
Sneaky.
Oh yeah, take those to the switches in particular. This one has the
ring.
giblets on it, which means we just need our character to stand on them.
Oh.
If there's an egg on it, I mean, obviously you need the egg in order to activate it.
Right.
Oh.
Careful.
Careful,
Oh, this'll be-
SpongeBob.
Oh, this is.
Oh, no.
Too fast.
Oh my!
You weren't careful, SpongeBob.
Wait, how do we get through that then?
I think I already know how. We have to make the leap.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
faith.
Oh, so the hitbox actually doesn't. It's not actually like above it. It's just right at the base.
As long as it doesn't hit you, I guess.
Maybe.
I guess so.
Okay.
Also, you know what? I'm starting to realize this might be one of the more generous of these save 8 chicken sorts of.
Watch out!
because,
There's an ant above you!
Yes.
I will admit I was actually super when Nikki said these are like the least favorite ones and we were going into the penultimate like hit the table sorry like the penultimate like true level. I genuinely thought this was gonna be a really like rip-roaring nightmare of a time to get through this, but so far yeah no they've all been linked pretty well with each other.
Yeah, no, like this might be the most linear of them
Thank
because the whole level design is very linear.
Oh yeah, like I assume if it was like if we were in at the Windmill Hill or the Dino place or even
The Dino Mountain.
Oh,
one is
now's
the worst.
where it starts
Oh,
getting a
no,
little more
split
open.
path.
ended.
But I mean, but it's
Where
just
do we
three.
go?
But I see just. I really only. Yeah, I think this is the safest way. That one leads to a wall. I'd say go this way.
That one leads to a wall.
A wall?
There we go.
They look like demony snakes.
Yeah, no, I
These
just.
stupid snakes.
Yeah, no, just trying to think off. Just thinking off the top of my head. It's the British Superman ones as well as the other one that I remember. The other like quote unquote like famous one that I've seen making the rounds is the alligator representing the cigarette commercial spokespeople, voiced by the same voice actor as Principal. Is it Skinner from Simpsons?
Superintendent Chalmers?
Oh, Seymour Skimmer. Yeah,
Seymour Skinner.
Seymour Skimmer. He's a cool boy.
I see more of the skimmers have arrived, sir.
Ha. But yeah, that
What
guy.
about Super Nintendo Chalmers?
That guy. I guess voice acted a crocodile or whatever, representing Crocodile Tears and the shady.
Oh! Okay, that's not so bad.
That was a close one.
Do it again!
Do it again. Okay, now don't die now, James.
I'll try not to.
Fall!
Told you once, I told you twice. Don't die at the circus. They don't report your body back.
They'll fucking destroy you.
I've told you so many times, do I have to get the belt out?
Yes.
You're saying yes. to
You
that.
do... You are aware of what I mean when I say the belt, right, Icky?
Yes.
Okay, I think we just
And
have to
you
go
still
the
want
other
me to
way
do
now.
it?
No.
I thought so.
Yeah, you had to think about it.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was just dumb.
Where is that coming from?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
I forgot.
It's back.
The
About
Vengeance.
this part.
Wow.
Okay, well,
Now
break
get rid of the
that.
gate first.
Don't dash it now. That's pretty quick.
Don't get clobbered.
I mean,
Now,
this one's not that hard to to catch up to. It's more so just everything.
Wait,
there's nothing.
If it's not a golden egg, I'll be fine.
Yeah, we're okay. We
I was
can,
getting bored of that one anyways.
so that will look silly.
Wow.
oh,
I'll save you. Boom.
you're
Go fetch.
Whoa!
He hit
Oh,
something.
He hit something down there.
Yeah. Oh, what the?
Excuse
go?
you?
Where'd it go?
Penguin. Where's my friend Flippin?
Penguin,
I
you
think
won?
we killed him.
Hey,
Oh,
Flippin.
There he is.
Oh, there you are.
Penguin,
He
you
had
won!
to go through the
Perfect.
front door.
I was like, that was perfect timing for everything else. There we go.
Pippin, where are you?
Oh boy.
Come back here.
Jesus.
And
I don't think we needed that egg.
I don't think
You're
so.
probably right, but you know what?
We
It's
didn't need
something-
that egg!
Whatever. Just open the door.
Yeah, I
so
guess I
it's
really
easy.
didn't need that egg.
What was the point of that?
Because it was the same
I have
path
no
as
idea.
the golden egg, so it was muscle memory. And... okay, well, there's this. And there's another chicken.
It's a blue one this time.
Hey, buddy. Nice sailor outfit.
A little schoolboy outfit.
Yeah, he honestly kind of looks like a Donald with like his giblets being the bow tie and stuff, but...
Kind of, yeah.
Does
All he's missing is
Donald
a
have
hat.
giblets?
Is that why Donald Duck has a bow tie to represent? No, he's a duck. He's not a chicken.
No, ducks don't have giblets.
His innermost desires of becoming
His
the
desires are represented by the bow tie.
Is Donald going to be our our most prolific transracial character?
I would utterly
Is Donald
just...
a closeted furry?
I would utterly be...
No. Is Donald a closeted Nazi?
No!
We have... Donald, we should let you know, we have damning evidence that could cancel you publicly if that footage ever got out to the public of you heiling Hitler. Not once,
I have my mouse
but
hovering over the
repeated
blue
times
button.
while on vacation, having to do it very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Oh, hey, it's Selma.
I'm a changed duck. Anyway, where is that?
I'm a changed.
I'm a real duck!
It's like
He had his PR manager told him that was the best way to move his career forward. What the heck?
This?
It looks like a
That's a
watermelon.
weird looking egg.
It looks like a sandwich. a lettuce sandwich, actually.
Let us take sandwich with us.
Let us take sandwich for a funny day out on park.
But you know what?
What?
Let me at least finish the job first. Whoa!
Oh, your
We were
horses!
just about to pass up an extra life.
We need those.
Jesus, and I kept that thing large for a long time.
Get that thing under wraps.
Is that actually how that? Is that actually what determines?
Hanging!
Oh, say is that?
Mine!
Is that actually what determines what you get? Is how long you keep the thing big for? Like maybe
No.
like.
No.
Like I said in the first part, it depends on the specific egg, because there are like several versions of that one white egg with the blue and yellow dots on it.
Oh, but only a certain pattern gives you 1-ups.
let's see what's
No,
in
not
this.
even a certain
thing
pattern,
does.
just like a specific like patch of that egg.
Wow!
Ostrich!
Oh,
Ostrich
what does this fella
camel.
do?
Datch!
Oh, it's one of the
What?
mounts.
What's he do?
Yep.
Kind of a little land alone for this, isn't
Can he
it?
attack?
Mop, 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 mop. It just says. Oh, actually, it's.
This really is an amusement park now.
Mop, mop,
It
mop,
is.
Because I'm
Just a
very
shame I got it
amused.
so goddamn late.
In fact, it's so amusing that you can't even ride it to collect the emblem.
Oh, so it is.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of those things where, like, it really does look like they, like they like these things just kind of are like there,
They
and there was
just
no plan to
exist.
them. Yeah, but hey, that's that.
Hey,
Technically,
you died, but you got a C rank.
technically, James, we are now finally here.
Yep, we're finally at the final bit of the game. Which, you know what? I'm noticing the time right now. Let's save that for one final session.
Okay.
Well, okay,
Why?
that's fair. That's all our cleanup now.
Yeah, with that all said, we'll see you all next time as we finish the game off at the Sand Ruins and further beyond.
And hopefully we don't get ruined by the end of it. Again.
Aww.